Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Amina Adams. I welcome you to another beautiful episode of the SAHUR Kitchen, courtesy Honeywell Flour Mills PLC. Inshallah ta'ala, I have my guests right here with me. You know how we do it. We talk about the meal, very short time, but mostly we have a discussion. Today we'll be talking about depression. But before then, let me meet my guest. He's an MC, compare, he's an investment banker, he's a theater artist, he's an actor, he's a Gbogbo Nishe. His name is Abdul Ghani Babatunde Adegbindi. You're welcome to the show.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum
Thank
salam
you for having me.
Alhamdulillah, you're able to make it. So, something remarkable about you. I mean, I don't want to chit chat out, off the camera, but okay. I'll let you tell the people, what are we cooking?
Okay, today we want to make Honeywell noodles. Like, if we remember very well, there's this popular song, Honeywell noodles, bam bam la la, bam. Bam, so we are making Honeywell noodles and egg.
That egg, hold it. I'll give you your apron, and when we come back, we'll tell you what is so special about that egg. Okay. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, is the SAHUR Kitchen on the IBT TV show, and today we're going to make Honeywell noodles with egg. And I asked my guests to hold on the thoughts about the egg. What about the eggs?
Okay, well, talking about eating healthy.
Okay.
And we all understand about, when we speak about oil and cholesterol and all that. So there's this new way to fry your egg, where you don't use oil at all, but you use a natural ingredient, water.
Okay, you heard it live and direct. We will see it here, how it happens. I've never seen or heard it before, but we will see it today, inshallah ta'ala. So we did say, let's get started. What do you want to start with?
Okay, so we would get our Honeywell noodles into the pot. We have our water already boiling, so let's get the flavoring out.
Okay. When do you put the flavors? In the beginning or at the end?
Well, towards the end.
Okay, very well then. So depression, there's a lot going on in town right now in terms of people getting depressed and all that. Now, I think we should come from the perspective of a few things that get people to that zone. How do people get into that zone, generally?
From what we have discovered, in fact, research has shown that, funny enough, every 40 seconds, people die from depression relating to suicide and all that. Now, when you look at depression as a whole, what leads people to it? Very, very funny, mundane things.
Honestly, because a lot of times I read things online, I'm wondering, for this reason, you actually kill yourself?
There was a case of a lady that committed suicide in Unilag, just because she was, they said something about her that wasn't true. And she thought the best thing was, I can't live with the shame anymore, so let me take my own life. The life that you did not create yourself. So sometimes it's as little as stress. When you are in the office and everything you are doing doesn't seem to go the right way. So your boss is saying you are not getting the memos out at the right time. Everybody is looking at you like you are not getting things done the way it should be done. And even at home, you have issues. Maybe you have issues paying your landlord or the school fees.
Or even marital
issues. That reminds me, there was a project we worked on that showed, because a girlfriend told his boyfriend that I'm no more interested. Why? Because you don't have money yet. And the guy decided to kill himself. So little
So from
things.
what I've heard, it seems as though depression and suicide, work pari passu. They work hand in hand. There's so much closeness. Why is that so? I mean, and isn't it possible? It beats me. Why aren't we doing enough to get people out of the depression zone rather than letting them slip into that suicide zone? Before you answer, we'll take a break right now. When we come back, the show continues.
صلاة الله سلام الله May the blessings of Allah be upon us this Ramadan season. Ramadan Kareem from Honeywell Flour Mills PLC.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we're still in the Sahur kitchen and the Honeywell noodles is on the fire. Now, what do we do next?
Yes, let's mix our condiments.
Do you need to?
Don't worry, I have a natural cutter.
Okay.
Okay, so we take all
and
this,
then just before the break, I asked you to hold your thoughts with respect to, I did say there's a bit of synonymity between depression and suicide. Why aren't we doing enough to identify before it gets to the point where they then slip into suicide? Why, family, friends, colleagues, why aren't we doing, or are we doing efforts but it's just not, sufficient?
Is it the problem with human beings is we don't speak out.
Okay.
One of the problems you encounter, someone that is having suicidal thoughts. The person keeps to himself. Start thinking of funny things that are weird, but because he doesn't speak out, nobody knows what is going on. And that is why, like you mentioned earlier, we have a project we run, Adeshine Theatrical Concept. We use the stage or art, if you like, as a means to communicate with people on things that are happening in the society. So we'll add a little of dried pepper, and some green pepper, tomatoes.
Well, this is new also. I've never seen this before. So you mix them. I just dump them all in the pot and they sort themselves out.
Well, there are different approaches to it, but this style over the years I've given it a kind of different taste.
I imagine. I'm going to try this out. So you have the Scotch bonnet, you have tomatoes, pepper, red pepper, green pepper, onions.
Yes.
With the different seasonings.
And if you like, you could put some carrots.
That's just amazing. Okay. So theatrical, your Adeshine theatrical.
Yes, we worked on a project called Reflections. Reflections is a play written by Ifeoluwa Salako about suicide, depression and suicide. Before we go ahead, we need to take our Honeywell noodles off and simmer. Sieve it. Yes, sieve the water out so that we can add our condiments.
Amazing.
So that is the stage we are now.
Yeah, so Salako wrote a play, Reflections.
Yes, Reflections. About people having suicidal thoughts and how we can help those kind of people. Okay. So we staged that play at the Muson Center Onikon on April 30th, 2017. It was a great event. We had a lot of people in attendance. The likes of Dr. Shola Fosudo was there. Really? Judith Audu, Your Ninja was there as well. So we had a situation where we looked at suicide and discussed the issues around suicide and how we can walk around it and make people hear us and hear people and get solutions. It's not just about killing yourself. What do you do? Talking about the
solutions and all that, we'll take that after this break. Stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, here's the Sahur Kitchen courtesy Honeywell Flour Mills PLC on the IBT TV show. Just before the break, we're done with our Honeywell noodles.
Yes,
it's ready, good to go. And then during the break, we quickly sorted out the eggs, broken it, beat it, and you've added all the pepper. So everything good to go, mashallah.
Good to go. So
now the miracle we've all been waiting for.
not a miracle
the
per
magic.
se. So we have our frying pan and
some water. Just the way you put oil, right? Just a little.
Just the way you put oil. So the water shouldn't be too much, else it becomes baking egg. So after beating,
Yeah.
you beat like you would normally beat if you are frying, if you want to fry.
Okay.
You know,
You don't wait for the water to get hot?
you can if you want to, but it's not compulsory because at the end of the day, it will still be hot.
Oh, amazing. Okay, so I am worried. I'm holding my chest. I'm holding my heart. I hope it all comes together. But I know you've been doing this. So,
it will. So,
what is this Islamic perspective on the issue of? So, no, we now know that there are efforts from different angles, but from the Islamic perspective, what's the way out? Well, why are we getting it wrong? If you get depressed, why are you getting depressed as a Muslim? Should you?
Well, I think the problem is, as a Muslim, you are supposed to be thankful for everything and anything you have gotten, because unknown to you, there are people that look up to you that want to get what you have, and there are people that are saying that Allah, give me what this person has, while you are disturbing yourself. And
okay,
you can decide to make it like an omelette, or
and that's what I see already. It looked like an omelette. So while we wait for the egg to get done, the next thing you'll see is our table set. We're ready for sahur, inshallah ta'ala. Stay with us after this break. We will be talking about our sahur, and then of course give you some advice on how to deal with depression. Stay with us. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. As you can see, our table is set. We're good to go with our sahur. You have no idea how it tastes, so let me tell you. Bismillah. Inshallah ta'ala, we'll be back on your screens with another beautiful package of Sahur Kitchen. Stay away from depression. Thank Allah a lot for all the good that He has done for you, and you will be multiplied, inshallah ta'ala. Bismillah. See you tomorrow. Jazakumullah khairan for staying tuned.
Assalamu alaikum.
May the blessings of Allah be upon us this Ramadan season. Ramadan Kareem from Honeywell Flour Mills PLC.